What's up, guys? It's Bobby Douglas, and this is just the second half of the Michigan State-Wisconsin game where we are taking a look at Xavier Tillman. Didn't score in the first half, but I think he did a lot of other things really well. So in the second half, he'll score a little bit more. He'll continue doing his rebounding and good passing. And yeah, let's get into it. So here we go. Here we go. So this is the second half, and again, Michigan State's not playing well in this game. I think they're down by 16 right now. And so now, and that time Tillman right there immediately got. It looked like he tried to cheat on the screen. He got burned back door by Nate Rivers, who finished with an easy alley-oop dunk. That's a tough play for Tillman. Just read the situation wrong. Looks like he got wrong. Looked like he got caught up in the screening right there as well. Right there, he did set a really good ball screen on Cassius Winston. Again, you see so many big guys not even touch people on screens anymore. Tillman's pretty refreshing when it comes to that. I do really like how he sets big physical screens and he'll make contact with the defender. Again, right there, if he doesn't make that shot, Tillman's in a pretty good spot to grab that rebound. He totally just threw Rivers aside, and he was in a better position to get that board. I'll get rid of this thing. Yeah, sorry. So again, now he again, a little bit of a hedge. Again, and Nate's done pretty much all of his damage from the outside in this game. And so really, I think Xavier Tillman will struggle a lot against stretch big men who can space the floor and knock down threes, just because I think in pick and pop games, he's going to struggle. That's having a good feed from, I think that's Aaron Henry. He finished with a nice layup. Tillman did. But again, down low, I really don't have any concerns about him, even with his 6'8" height. I don't have any concerns about him on the blocks. It's just more against floor spacing fives and perimeter players where I'm not sure if he can really hang out there. So again, he's looking out to the 3-point line, it looks like, and Winston just knocks down a really tough three. So again, right there, that's just... So he did a really good job recovering, actually. I think he ended up getting that block. But again, he totally bit on that pump fake from Nate Rivers right there. But good job recovering and ultimately stopping the basket. But, I said earlier in the first half that he does have a tendency to bite on pump fakes. We saw a classic example right there. That time, good defense, hand in the face. Stayed firm on the ground. Good contest. Another good screen right there. So I'm trying to see what we got here. Oh, this is the Winston 3, I believe. Yeah. So again, Tillman's on Micah Potter right now. I don't know what we got here. Looks like an arm bar. That time probably wasn't in the best position. It looked like it was more hand fighting than getting a clean box out. The time he almost lost his man. Back door there. That time he did a good box out. There we go. And again, he was only a 26% three-point shooter, but I do like the fact that he was willing to take threes. We see so often guys who just limit themselves by not even attempting outside shots. That really hurts the entire team. I like that Tillman, even though he's not a great shooter from out there, actually he's not even a good shooter from three-point range, but he is willing to space the floor for the betterment of the team. And if that means taking shots that are uncomfortable for him, so be it. He does what's best for the team. We look at a guy like Ben Simmons who doesn't do that, and we see now people are calling for the Sixers to trade either Embiid or Simmons. And again, I really just think Tillman's just a selfless player. So again, Tillman's on Potter because they have Marcus Bingham on Nate Ruvers right now. If I keep butchering that guy's name, I'm sorry. I know it's spelled Ruvers, but I feel like it might be pronounced Reavers. I'm not sure. So I'm just going with my phonetic instincts and calling him Ruvers. If I'm wrong, please somebody correct me. But that's what I'm going on. Good job from Tillman right there. Got that steal after really good pick and roll coverage. Again, let's see what he does. Again, not super comfortable dribbling at high speeds in transition. That's fine. That's not everyone's game. But you saw right there, he kind of stopped and he looked like a deer in headlights. Good job staying balanced there and not getting called for a travel. I feel like a lot of guys would have gotten called for a travel. In fact, Aaron Henry just did. But you see a lot of guys on those spin around post-ups. They'll often get called for traveling just because they lose their balance too easily. That's a good take from Rocket Watts. Reverend Pritzel had no chance of guarding that. Tillman, pretty good contest, getting out to Micah Potter. But again, that's where I think he'll struggle on defense in the NBA, is just having to guard those stretch bigs who can space the floor, especially out of pick and pop situations, because he's used to playing drop coverage here at Michigan State, obviously. And so I do think he'll struggle just having to get out and guard. Let's see what they run here. So they're going to set a ball screen, looks like, for Cassius Winston. And good roll. Really tough, strong finish from Tillman right there. You're slapping the floor. Good footwork out of the pick and roll right there, though, by Tillman. Winston with a really nice feed. And Tillman with a strong finish. So let's see if they see it again. Yep. Again, he just willed that thing in. He lost the ball midway through. That was just a fantastic overall play. So again, he did the same thing right there that we saw him get burned on the Ruvers alley-oop. That time he got a little bit more lucky and he was a little bit more aware. And also it was a little bit of a lower setup, so there wasn't enough room for Micah Potter to get that same alley-oop look that we saw Ruvers get early in the second half. So again, find him. He sealed well there. Carved out space, really nice. Winston just didn't hit him. Anytime we got looks like it went out of bounds off the 3, so. So ball screen set. Another good screen from Tillman. We got a foul here, so I'll skip these free throws. Slap the floor again. Good job. Good hedge and recover right there on the screen. Let's see what he does here in the post. Again, I don't think Rivers can get a thing on Tillman on the blocks. I don't think that's his game. Oh, kick it out. Hit it. Oh, that was a nice straight hit. That time he probably forced the post entry right there. Got it back. Another good play from Winston. That time he got caught ball watching a little bit right there. Kind of in no man's land in the middle of the lane. Didn't get that offensive rebound. Or that defensive rebound, I should say. So again, Tillman on Rivers again. That time he switched and did a decent job just kind of forcing that errant pass. That was more on, I think that's Kithier from Michigan State. But again, he was right there in case that pass was caught. We got a media timeout right here, so I'll skip this. So that time we saw Tillman receive the screen, and oh, he missed the layup. Oh, that's tough. Again, it wasn't his night shooting. I want to make that abundantly clear. He's a 55% field goal shooter for this season. So please do not look at this game and think this is what he was like on offense in terms of shooting the ball for this entire season. He's a much better offensive player than what we're seeing tonight. But again, even with his struggles, he's impacting the games in other ways, and that's what I really like about him. Again, right now he switched onto a guard. Let's see what he does here. Let's see. So Trice isn't attacking it. Good job from Tillman. He forced that loose ball right there. It looked like Potter had that rebound. Tillman just reached in and grabbed it. Forced a loose ball, and Michigan State came out with it. So again, here we go. This is Horns, and it's a simple ball screen. It looks like, so, yep. That looked like a Horns twist. I forget what the action's called. Michigan State runs a bunch of Horns. There are a lot of good videos on breaking that offense, that action down for Michigan State. We saw earlier in the first half, Tillman would set a flare screen and then a ball screen. This time it looked like it was just a screen and roll, and then it was more a design for Winston than Tillman. Ooh, missed the coverage right there. That's tough. Miscommunication. He left a little bit too early. I think he was kind of going to cover out. He was going to run and cover a three-point shooter. Left a little bit too early. Left his man wide open for a dunk on the roll. And so here's another Horns variation. They ran the same exact action right there, except they did. Oh my God. No, Xavier. No. What a shame. Oh, I hurt for this kid right now. But again, that was the exact same action. You know, that Horns play that they ran, except Tillman was in the corner. And it worked. They got him an open dunk. He missed it. Oh, I think this is where, yeah, here we go. Tillman's out right here, so I'll skip ahead. He's only out for a few minutes, and then he comes back in, so I will just get that out of here. But, oh, that dunk was, that's so, I feel bad. Ooh, he's looking for a backdoor. Good pass, good finish. Again, read the situation perfectly. Was looking for Winston backdoor. He wasn't there. He dribbled and then immediately found his teammate for an alley-oop. And again, his passes are smart and they're accurate. They're on points, and they usually lead to baskets. That was another. He was in position to get a good box out, or he had a good box out there. The shot just went in. So he's gonna pop out. Let's see if he hits this. There we go, kid. Nice shot. Again, his three-point shot, it's not great. It's gonna be catch and shoot at best. You know, if he can get it up to like 32%, I think I'd be thrilled with that in the NBA. And again, I'm not expecting him to be knocked down. Is he gonna shoot another one? Ooh. Come on, shoot it. You have to. Thank you. Again, it's pretty much online all the time. He always misses short, it looks like. Again, set that screen for Winston, who came off on a curl. I don't think Tillman made contact, but it was enough to just get Winston's defender off his path. I just realized Wisconsin's going to score 4 points in the next 6 minutes. Again, good job just staying straight up, not biting on that pump fake right there. Then he ultimately came down and got that rebound. That's a good defensive play from Tillman. That's a good possession for him. Again, they're giving him that shot now. He could take it every single time down the floor, it looks like. Oh, that should be... Ooh, good hustle there on that offensive rebound opportunity. Looks like there's going to be a little backspin right there. Nothing really came out of that. And here's Tillman on the perimeter. Again, this is where he could get hurt, the pick and pop. So they just switched on that, which is probably just a smart play. Because I'd rather have him just staying in one place and staying in front of a defender than having to run back and guard the three-point line. It was like a shot clock violation. That was a pretty good switch on Michigan State's part right there. I think they adjusted that because Tillman was getting a little bit beat up in the pick and pop with Roovers. And that time they just switched it, and it ended up being a shot clock violation. In fact, I'm probably more comfortable with him switching on the perimeter than I am with guarding pick and pop. And here they're going to run horns again. So that time it was a different action on horns. I didn't recognize it, but it wasn't really. But again, they run a lot of. Michigan State runs a lot of plays out of horns. I think I got the video. I think the videos was from Jordan Sperber, who's a big video breakdown guy. I think he was a film coordinator. He's very good. I think his YouTube is HoopVision68. So check him out if you're interested in X's and O's. I watch his videos a lot, and they're all really, really good. So Tillman on Rivers again. And so that time that he rolled, he got called for a foul. He got pinned in a bad position there. That's not really on him. Again, he was straight up, but he was going backwards, and again, he was off balance. They're going to call that most of the time, so I'm not, that's a tough play, but. Oh, and Demetrius Trice's brothers with Travis Trice, who played for Michigan State. He was a very good player. I think he was on the Final Four team in 2015, I want to say. So he tried to set a little back screen for Wall, I think. So now, okay, so Michigan State. He almost missed him. That was scary for Tillman right there. Okay, he bit on that pump fake, but again, I get that. That's late in the shot clock. And again, he did it. He had enough restraint to not just go for the block right there and easily get called for a foul. So I understand why he bit on that shot fake right there. Looks like they're doing it again. The horns again that time. Yep. Straight into a dribble handoff. Ball screen for Winston. Looks like a foul on the ground. And I think that's a media timeout. Yeah, media timeout. So I'll skip this. They have him. Oh, no. That's another shit. I feel bad for Tillman. He's really just not having a great game. He's probably blown 3 scoring opportunities that were wide open layups or dunks in this game. And again, that's not typical of him. This is one of the only games I could find of Michigan State, and I didn't want to do the Georgia one. He plays a lot better the rest of the season. But again, even with all the missed shots and missed opportunities he has, I do think this game is a pretty good representation of him as a prospect overall. Because I do think there have been a lot of positive things that can be taken away from this game. Such as I feel bad for him. So they're running a high ball screen. Then a little pin down for Xavier Henry. Good rebound from Tillman right there, and he got blocked again. That's tough. I like the activity, though. Again, calling out Aleem Ford running on the corner gets Kyle Ahrens in position. But again, I really do think Tillman is just the 21-year-old NBA veteran. That's how I feel about him. He had a good contest on that shot from, I think that was Demetrius Trice. So you got a little bit of a... They ran a double screen for Winston to get open on the 3. They couldn't get him open, though. And then Aaron Henry just lost the ball. That's tough. And again, remember, Michigan State was down by 16 at half, so they actually done a very good job coming back. And again, Wisconsin scored 1 point in the last 4.5 minutes. God. That was a pretty aggressive hedge and then recovery from Tillman. That was pretty solid. Really good box out from Tillman as well. He drove Rivers out to the free throw line. Winston wanted a call there. Got timeout for Wisconsin. The last minute and a half of this game is very slow moving. There's like a review. There's just a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to try and be on my game in my fast forwarding. Again, Hudge, really good job switching. Let's see what he does here. Good defense from Tillman. Again, he was a little bit behind him, but he just stayed in front, stayed firm. Really good D at the end of the shot clock right there. So I think we got a foul, something. So again, this is Horns into a ball screen and roll. Let's see what Tillman does here. Again, that's that's just a shot he's gonna make. He's had so many in and outs, so many missed layups and things like that. It's just a tough shooting night for him. It happens. And again, he goes out right here for about, I would say, 15 seconds of game time. I don't know why necessarily, but again, he comes back in at 112:35. So I'll just go back here. Oh, it was only 7 seconds of game time. My mistake. So again, Wisconsin's only up 5 here. They're in the bonus now. When they're going to make the shot. There's a foul here. It could have been a travel, but they called a foul. More free. They're going to review it for a really long time, and then they're going to shoot free throws. So now there's 26 seconds left in this game. They keep running the same action where they have Tillman set a flare screen towards the middle. We got another more free throws here. Oh, don't. Okay, good. If there was buffering on that, I would have been very upset. And so this is what I mean. So they're going to review this again. And so we have another. So this is Michigan State ball, actually. And again, there's Winston for 3. Knocks that down, and they're going to foul again. Another timeout. See, the end of this game is very, very tedious. So here we go. We got the foul here, and then it's free throws, and then Winston makes a 3. I'll show this just because I want to. Yeah, Winston makes a 3. That's the end of the video, and then there's 0.2 seconds left. Okay, there we go. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. I really did. I think Tillman's one of my favorite players in this draft class, just in terms of attitude and hustle. And, he didn't shoot the ball really well today, but I do think we took a lot away from this game. I do think he's a viable NBA prospect. Stay or go, I think he'll be successful either path he'll take. And yeah, that's about all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the active comment section that I've been getting lately. That's awesome. And again, I'm always willing to take suggestions, concerns, criticisms, whatever you guys got for me. I just love talking the draft. So yeah, we will see you tomorrow for another breakdown, and I hope you guys all stay well.